Hi everyone, and welcome back to Lamardia for another couple of new quests. This time the two-part Locked Away, I think it's called, which I failed dismally on the little demo I did of the area with my first impressions. Just recovered from the first, to my knowledge, serious crash or incident on the Moonsea server here. Every account was basically thrown out, and I think there was this message when you tried to get back in, wasn't the still saving character or something like that. They've seemed to have cured it with a quick reboot, so fair play to them, because I believe it is a holiday today in America. One other point of note, big thanks to the person who posted in the forum about the Hydra, because I know, myself included, but plenty of other folk have been having trouble killing this thing and stopping the heads regrowing. Apparently you need to use something with either acid and or fire damage to stop the thing from regrowing. So I was lucky in one sense, because one of my weapons here, this one I swapped to for bosses, the Undying Age weapon, you might be able to see on the left hand side one there, we've got dripping with magma, so obviously that's going to work for the fire damage. But if I'd stuck with the original weapon, the what's it called, ignition, there's no elemental damage on there at all, so that would have been the cause, on my side at least, of the trouble. Although I can see flaming blast on there, dealing additional fire damage on a critical hit, but it's not guaranteed damage, so maybe that's why I was having all the trouble. I think you really need something like the acid damage over time, or the magma thing like I've got on my sword here, to guarantee that the Hydra goes down. Right, let's not stand on any ceremony. I'll show you quickly, at the risk of exposing my shocking inventory to Brian's appraising gaze. We've got, or I thought we had, another item here from the chain. I've got, you'll have to excuse me, Brian, my filigree bag is overflowing, so I keep getting all these things popping up in the inventory. That's it there. That's the new. I had locked this, but it doesn't seem to remember that part of it, because I think it crashed during all that. So I guess I'm lucky in that respect to keep the item. I did a sort of a trial run through of these two quests, just to make sure I don't make a complete cobblers of it. And during one of them I got this. True seeing would be lovely. Actually, I really should get some true seeing scrolls, shouldn't I? Let's do that while we're on the case. Would that be portable hole? Sick of just saying I do rubbish against the blurry and displaced targets. We need to do something about it, don't we? Scroll, can we do a scroll of true seeing? There we go. Let's have 100 of those babies and sort the problem out for good. 100, not 1,000. Okay. So let's go back to Lamardia and get stuck into some questing. I noticed, by the way, you know, the arty deadly weapons, or any other weapon enchant you can cast as an arty, it just goes on that one weapon, doesn't it? But the nice thing about Holy Sword here, I wasn't sure, but if you read the description, and it does do it that way, while enchanted, any weapon in your hand gains the bonus. So whether I, you know, swap or whether I swap in to use a scroll or whatever it happens to be, the bonus persists. I don't have to recast or mess about. It's still there. I think the most frustrating thing with the arty is that weapon attachment. Whenever if you try and do a scroll, like let's say a fire shield scroll or something like that, you have to redo the weapon attachment afterwards if you want it to still apply. The deadly weapon would still apply to the original weapon it was cast on, but the holy sword, you just cast it once and it applies to everything for the duration of the spell. So I find that quite nice compared to the ranged arty character that I have. Right, let's go and get stuck into the asylum here. So for those of you who saw that first one I did, just as a bit of an intro to the area, I failed on a door that seemed to close and there was no way to open it. There's a lever sort of tucked away in one of the corners of a room that I passed that also turns off the alarm in the area that I hadn't seen. So true sight. Why has it taken me so long to come to that solution? I honestly don't know. No excuse, been playing the game long enough to know these things. I think I must just like living with some of the problems that I cause myself.
In search of Armin Auerbach, the only one who knows how to modify the unbreakable
so we know
heart.
that we speak to this person
It's
and immediately we get
that you find him
things
before Dr.
popping up
Mordenheim
in
catches
here.
on to your scheme. Your inclination is to ask the receptionist for information on Auerbach's whereabouts.
They come out of two separate doors.
She'll corroborate. The receptionist cowers as she pulls a nearby lever, triggering an alarm.
I keep forgetting to do the primal scream. I should do the primal scream at the start of each quest to give me a bit more strength and con. Now these golem things can have up towards 100,000 health each, so they're a pain. If you haven't seen my paladin build before, it's built very tanky, but the damage and the attack speed is really slow as a result, unfortunately, so apologies for that. It has meant, though, that I can solo some raids, which has been nice. I never thought I would see the day when I'd be able to get through the Fire over Morgrave alone, so that's been lovely. Another of my favourite golems. Oh, why do they all have to be stone guard? God, he's taking forever to hammer down. Should I maybe change the... No, I'm going to leave the weapon. I think as long as I can freeze the target with the current weapon, it's worth leaving it, because I'm getting helpless bonus then for that. But my god, what a chore. Yeah, this one's got over 100,000. Okay. Just to recap, if you haven't seen the Ignition sword before, which does come from the Fire over Morgrave raid, as soon as you hit them with it, it's got this thing called, well, it's a legendary salt effect, but it refers to it on this weapon as where is it? Identity crisis, significantly slowing movement, so they really do crawl along, which of course is a big boost to your defenses. See there, just well, it stopped there because it's also, the shield has guard breaking on, so when we do a critical hit they stop in a bit of a daze. Too long didn't listen. We have a lot of CC on this build but not much in the way of damage.
An imposing figure stands in the center of this room.
If you haven't seen me doing this one before, or haven't seen this before, this is an interesting boss mechanic.
I haven't seen you before.
We can't, well, we can kill him, but he just gets up immediately. What we need to do is make him use his special attack to break down this wall here, which he's just done, and then we hope... Oh, I thought he had. We'll have to do it again. It does usually work as it's meant to.
Very well.
There we go, that should do.
Make you wish you
So
left.
pull the lever without being molested by him, that's good.
This wall looks
Same
weak.
deal on the other
Perhaps
side.
a direct charge from the head orderly might bring it down.
There we go. Marvellous. Please don't hit us while we're doing this. Oh, no, no, no. What about some dodge boost to try and get... No! There we go, we got lucky. I cheated and used the Hood of Unrest to try to get a moment's peace while doing that.
You try to escape the head orderly,
Okay,
but he
last
rounds
one.
the corner,
Open
following
sesame.
you into this room.
I just saw the defect warding thing pop up there. Speaking of that, I've got a little thing to relate when he finally decides to get us through here. Come on. Come on now. You're not going to open the door for us? The wall even. Oh, this is a pain. He's gone the wrong way with it now. Come on. Please, if I ask you nicely. I just stand right in front of you. There we go. Marvellous. And once we get through here, he can't touch us, I don't think. At least not in this part of the quest. Okay, happy
You run
days.
through the gap left by the broken wall.
So yes, I was
You
going to
expect
show,
the
I
head
showed
orderly
in
to
a
come after you,
previous
but he hesitates when he
recording
sees the patients
the-
gathered nearby.
Go ahead.
the
Run.
feat, the dark
I'll
gift
find you
that
later.
we'd taken.
Away
We'd taken
from
the
prying
heroic
eyes.
one. So he's gone ahead and done the legendary chain. And you can see now it shows up as well. Enhanced form of pain, another 10 PRR and MRR on top of the 5 that we got for taking the original feat. So I think that one seems like a good bit of business on any tanky character or out and out tank. You're really not losing too much, if anything, on those builds. The negative, if you were wondering, is a bit more spell cost and a little bit less movement.
You find a
But just to
rusty fishing
recap,
rod
this
leaning
build
against the fountain.
already has
You bring it with you, just
10%
in case you
extra
have a use for it later.
movement permanently from the tier 4 of Sacred Defender, so I think it's in a good place with that. So we're never going to set any speed records, but it's a very survivable build and very forgiving of the numerous mistakes I make on my way through the game. And if you do play somewhat alone, as I tend to
You
do,
hear a growl and a slurred
it could
threat
open up the
nearby.
possibility to
Agents
solo
must have confused
certain
you with
raids
an
for you.
enemy.
Is that dead? What? Okay. We opening up this thing as well? I think we should. We're gonna go this way. I sense there might be something coming rather soon. Yep. Oh, there's a whole load of stuff. Okay. Including our friendly Vengeance Reaper. Let's get out of that circle. Vengeance Reaper, for those of you who haven't seen it, who either don't like Reaper mode or not used to the higher levels, he starts appearing from Reaper 5 and above, and it's always good to leave him till last, because anybody who's left alive in the vicinity of the Avengers when it blows up gets insanely buffed. If that's an end boss, then look out. You could be looking at 2,000 to 3,000 damage a time if an end boss is buffed by a vengeance. So that's the time to start worrying. So yeah, always leave him till last if you can. Or if you're with
When the lever is pulled,
a
the
really
alarm
strong
turns
group,
off,
sometimes
and
they'll
the
just kill it
pulsing
first for
lights dim.
sport. That's certainly not the case for me. Oh, I think this is the poltergeist room. I absolutely hate this room. Oh god, yeah. So gotta try and search out any red crowns. Try and hit each thing once if we can to slow it all down. I don't see any red crown here, so we've got very lucky with that. But look at the damage they can do. Use the primal scream to heal there. There's got to be a crown here, surely. Yeah, there is. That's got to go. Come on. Any other crownage? Still firing stuff in, aren't they? We'll try and hit everything just once to slow it down a bit. Okay, I think we got away with that very lightly. This room has been hellish for me in the past. Come on then, people, if you're coming. Do you know, I've completely forgotten to be using my... Yeah, look how easy that is now. Leading with the shield throw against the group, making them helpless. So less damage incoming and more outgoing. You can't go wrong. It's criminal that I haven't been using that. Absolutely criminal. That should be the first one in every time to any group that we see. True sight has gone. We can just renew that. Oh, lovely.
A glimpse of something shining inside the drain. A key, perhaps? But the fetid
Should
water
swap the
prevents you
weapon
from
as
getting
well, I
a
think,
closer
against
look.
these big things.
If the water were drained, you could use the fishing rod to probe its depths.
But my second weapon, kind of a boss beating thing, would make the big fights like that much less painful. I think we're gonna have to go and deal with these guys, aren't we? Oh, look at that. So I've just made it deliberately difficult for myself, we'll say, ignoring the shield throw. Now I'm waiting for the same shield throw to come back off cooldown. It is on a rather long cooldown, 20 seconds, but given how good it is, I think that's justified. For those of you who don't know, that is in the Sentinel tree, tier 4 of the Sentinel tree, otherwise known as the tank tree. Why did I come in here? I don't know. Wrong turn. Find me. What's in here? Nothing. Now then. See anything here? No. I guess it must be in here, whatever we're supposed to find. Oh yes, okay. Let's put the boss beating weapon on again. Even with the boss beater, we're struggling to get it done quickly, and that's with haste boost and everything. Yeah, we're definitely not setting any damage
This
records,
room
are we?
is covered in valves and pipes.
Right, so 3
A gushing
pipes to
stream of
get
water
here.
flows from one of the
And
pipes into
Gotta
the
be
floor.
careful in here because as soon
This
as we
is where
jump
you
up
can
we get
control the
spidery
silent
things
water supply
attacking us.
and drain the wash basin in the kitchen.
Pull all 3. And that's our job in here done.
The valves lock in place,
And you'll
the door
notice also
opens.
the electrified floor
Now that
stops.
you've
When you
drained
pull the
water
first
from the
one,
wash basin,
the
you
floor
can use
starts
the
being
fishing rod to
electrified there, so
reveal
just
what
be
lies
aware of that.
within.
But when you pull the third one, it finishes. I think that's us done now, actually. I think we just go to the kitchen. I don't think there's anything else untoward gonna happen.
Now that the
We
drain
sort
has been
that
cleared,
out and then
you
go
use
back
the
to
fishing rod
the
to latch onto whatever is inside. Your effort rewards
start,
you with a silver
and it
key.
should be job done
The
for the
missing
first
key
part.
to the patient's wing.
I think.
The plaque beside this door reads Patient's Wing.
Yeah,
You'll need
okay.
a silver key
Go on,
to open
give
the
us some
door.
loot.
You use the silver key.
It did
to
do.
unlock the door
One that
leading
we've
to
already
Patient's
got,
Wing.
but I'm happy for that. Nice one. So after a really crappy start, we're not doing too bad with the old named loot now. Okay, so straight into the part 2. It's just going to give us a reward for the first one. And off we go. So apart from me completely neglecting the shield throw for the majority of that quest, I don't think we did too terribly. I need to make more use of the boss beating weapon, especially given the struggles that we have against the bosses generally with the low damage that we have on this build. So definitely need to pay attention to the swapping in between, depending on what we're facing. Things sort of up and above 50,000 health, especially if it's a stone guard. I need to be switching and not making things more
You
painful
return
for
to the
myself.
asylum, ready to find and free Armin Auerbach. You need his help to modify the Unbreakable Heart, so that you can use it in your confrontation with Dr. Mordenheim.
Okay,
You
I think
step
those
out
are
of
just
the
bog
asylum's
standard rank and
reception
file,
area
aren't
and
they?
into the dark and quiet patient's wing. Now you can continue your search for Armin Auerbach.
Lovely. Now 2 doors open down here, and I know that each one has a lever that we've got to pull to open this door here, but we've got to walk past them first to make it do it. Okay, let's go and have a look for the open doors, the levers. I suspect something's gonna... Yeah, I thought it might. Okay, let's break out the big weapon here. Done everything I can to give us more. These things are really pummeling us, aren't they? My god. Might just use the go big button here. Probably total overkill. I could have done it with a couple of lay on hands. Just panicked a bit. Yeah, we pulled that already. Okay, so we're looking for the other open door. Hopefully we don't get ambushed in here as well. I don't think so. And then the one other thing I always forget is in the last room here on the right. We have an instruction manual for the building of the
find a
bomb,
small
which is
manual.
part of the
It contains
quest completion
instructions
requirement,
on
and
how
I
to
have on
build a
occasion
bomb
had to come
that will
back to
counter the
collect
head
that.
orderly's special power, the blessing of the full moon.
That's more like it, except I've left a crown down here, which is not ideal.
Very fine.
Switch the weapon back to the trash beater. And off we go. get all these with one shield throw, maybe, if we come and sit next to this ranged one. Boom. I like that. I like that. Okay. Am I able to go down here? I know that we need to go in here, but I'm not sure we can. Yep. Oh, another flesh golem. What a joy. I wonder if we could escape without actually finishing it off. Are we allowed to do that? Because he's all very slow, maybe? Okay, path of least resistance then. So that's open. Do we have to go down there? Oh, I don't think we can we? No. So we've got to find a key to the basement. Oh, go away, you.
The door requires an iron key.
Shrine, I don't think we need to go in there yet. We're doing fine for boosts. In fact, I'm underusing them. Need to use more. Must be going in here for the crystal to light up. Oh, you've come back, have you? I think we better get rid of him. It's going to cause more bother. Okay. A friendly person. I think the future director of the asylum.
Dr. Bauer describes how the director of the asylum has been abusing his power. You also learn that the head orderly cannot be defeated until his dark gift, the blessing of the full moon, has been dealt with. The deputy director describes a nearby storage room that's on the brink of collapse.
Okay, yeah, so we get to meet the boss again in here. Have to just avoid him and break up all these exploding barrels when we start to be able to do so, like now.
Remember what the deputy director said. If you can destroy the weakened sections of this room, you should be able to trap the head orderly.
I don't know if we need to break all the barrels or just the ones next to the big wooden sections. Okay.
Fiery debris rained down on the head orderly, pinning him. Now's your chance to escape. You flee
Right,
the
so this save thing,
room.
there's half of the combination here, isn't there?
You find an incomplete passcode
And the other half is down here. Or you can chance your arm and go for try some numbers. It usually just
enter the correct
right.
passcode.
I think there must be an element of luck there. Sometimes you get the right one. We got a successful listen check there, which I'm amazed at because he shouldn't have very high of that. But otherwise it blows up on you and squishy characters really take a pummeling there. So we got the key. We're going to need to go down here anyway, aren't we? Because the way back is blocked off, isn't it? So come on then, all of you. No, okay, it's not going to happen. I took an absolute pummeling from this crown. That was horrendous. Yeah, those red crowns do not mess about. A chest there for anybody who's got some roguey skills. Just bear in mind all of these chests do contain the pack ingredients, and plenty of them can contain named loot too. I'm not going to repeat last time's mistake. Well, I am actually going to repeat last time's mistake and let the red crown slaughter me. But I tried my best to focus on him. This has been an absolute mess. Utterly lamentable. Okay, so we're going back to the iron door area now, aren't we? Down towards now. This is the section I wasn't able to show the first time around because we got stuck in the
You turn the iron key in the
alarm
lock.
lever area,
The door
didn't
to the
we?
basement swings open.
You've got all these padded cells. If anybody's seen, well, if anybody's not seen, what's it called, the Green Mile? Is it the Green Mile, the one with all the cells and Tom Hanks? What happens on the mile stays on the mile. I think it is the Green Mile with the because the one of the guards is a bit of a horrible so and so, isn't he? And they end up locking him in one of these padded cells. That is, I think he's called Percy. So then you see all these things here. You just think, oh, just claustrophobic. No, no. So we're down here looking for rope. As soon as we pick up the rope to make the bomb, there is a big red boss there that comes to life, and apparently we cannot leave the area unless we beat him. So that's unfortunate. So we just have to take our medicine here. I don't think he's particularly threatening. It's just going to be a pain to beat him down, given how slow we are with such things. Did he have 250,000? Yeah, so less than ideal for us. And we are struggling a little bit health-wise as well. I'm just going to sit here and recoup a bit. Okay. So now we can get through. Serve me right for trying to shortcut the quest. And I think we're going down here now. This is the place where we build the bomb.
You see a sturdy crafting table in the center of this room. You can use it to craft the bomb. You've found all the materials needed to create the bomb, as described in the manual you found earlier.
I think,
Now to combine the pieces. You combine the materials.
yeah, this looks like the way on towards the end.
You can use it in your next confrontation with the head orderly.
Now we do have to go big back again for this. Oh, this is not the end, is it? Hello, Mr. Despair. I think I've taken a wrong turn somewhere. So we've lost the true sight again. I don't think we're going to need that now. But just in case.
Feed me.
Oh! Charming. 2 red crowns. This is not ideal. So this was definitely an optional. Might get some named loot here, or at least some pack ingredients, which you can see at the bottom there. So if that was the wrong way, which is the right way? Down here, I guess. Oh, green key. Yes, that's
You find
definitely
a
the
green
way.
key on the dusty floor. You
Nope.
can hear muttering on the other side of this door. It's locked, and you do not have the key. You see a wide array of lab
Okay,
equipment in
now I
this room,
don't know
along
the
with a
ins and
row of
outs of this
brains
puzzle,
and jars.
but I think it's black, red, blue. So we pick up the black one first, put it there, red one here to match the colour of the dress. Is that a black? Well, that's not a black dress, so I don't know. And the blue... There's a clue here, but I couldn't make head or tail of it. It's telling you red, blue, black, the youngest, eldest, and middle sister. So maybe if we study them closely, we could see. I have an idea of the ages. Can you tell the relative ages by looking at these? I'm not sure I can. So once the things are in place, just pull the lever.
A
And
panel
off
in
we
the
go.
wall slides open, revealing a hidden passage.
I think we're going down here. There should be a circle on the floor, you know. Okay. Should be a circle on the floor when we're in the right place. And that's where we should place the bomb. There we go. Okay. So the green key is to unlock the
wall
cage
creaks
for
open,
our prisoner
revealing
here.
a large laboratory and a metal cage.
Then we're going to get two
A gnome
bosses
imprisoned
coming
in
in,
the
so
cage
definitely
calls out
swap
as
to
you
the
approach.
good sword.
Who's that? Mordenheim?
So when he turns into a werewolf, that's the time when we've got to go into the circle and place the bomb.
Who are you?
You use the green key to open the cage holding Armin Auerbach. Armin Auerbach says he'd help you if he could, but the asylum's director would never allow
Okay,
him to
come
leave.
on then.
To
I would
prove the
ideally
point,
like to
both
be
the director
hitting both of
and
them
the
at once
head
here.
orderly immediately walk in, seeking their final confrontation.
We are getting smashed here, aren't we? Oh my god.
The director sprang into action beside him.
But the director is gone now, so hopefully
He won't be able to mistreat
might
the
be able
assignment's
to,
conscience any longer.
Okay, true form, so we're in the circle.
The head orderly transforms into a
Come to
werewolf
us.
with a deafening howl. Now that his true nature has been revealed, you can weaken him with the bomb. You position the bomb on the floor. Now to lead the head orderly into your trap.
With a
Head
big
orderly
boost
steps
again
on the
now.
bomb you left on the floor. He howls as his figure dims. as though
Okay, we
some
might as well
vital
use the
force
go
has
big
been
since we've
drained
got
from
it,
his body.
and since this is the end of
Now
the
that you're
recording.
weakened, you can
We
defeat
do
him
actually
once
get,
and
if
for
you
all.
didn't know, a +5 bonus on weapon damage as well for using the, it's the epic moment from the Sentinel tree. So it is actually a bit more useful to us than it would be to an out-and-out tank who wasn't doing any damage.
Thuds against the stone tiles. You half expect him to rise again, but he stays down, now forever at rest.
Well done. I must thank you for dealing with the director.
Dr. Bauer tells you that she has
So
no
this section at
allegiance
the
to
end can be a
Mordenheim,
bit confusing.
and
There's a
doesn't see any
DDO there
reason
that
to
you
keep the technician in
don't
custody.
use.
This is my
There's a
asylum
portal
now.
that lights
At
up here
last I
that you're
can
meant to
do
go
as
through.
I
We were
see
wondering if we
fit.
had to talk to the prisoner
I'll start
here
with
or
better treatment
what to
for
do
all
to
my patients.
complete the
Dr.
quest.
Bauer
But
says,
you just step
her
through this
enthusiasm
portal here.
growing.
For example, evidence shows that the innovative new lobotomy procedure can do a great deal to soothe the nerves and calm aggression. I'll start trials straight away.
Dr. Bauer opens a portal that will send you to your next
And that
destination.
should complete our business
Elisa's
here.
cabin on the Isles of Agony. You step out of the portal and into Elisa's cabin. Armin!
And of course we are going to be
Come,
showered
we
with a
don't have much
mountain of
time.
named loot
Let's
as a
get to
reward.
work. Elise says she's ready to undergo the procedure. She nods at Armin, signaling him to begin. Armin begins work on the unbreakable heart, modifying its structure so that it will self-destruct when
Just show you
triggered by
around
Elise.
the little
Elise gives
cottage
you
for
a
those of you who
grim
don't
nod.
have the pack.
Just get me in front of Victra and I'll set off the
Just,
fireworks. I might
Bed
be
looks a
going
bit
down,
sparse to
but
say the
she's
least. Well, the
coming
whole
with me.
thing does. Come on,
I'm
named
ready
loot.
to go to Schlossmordenheim whenever you
Yes.
are.
What do we
Defeating
have
Victra
here?
won't be easy for me.
Good it did.
But I think you
Shackles.
have
What
what
is
it
that? That's
takes to help
wrists.
me
Now I
forward.
have been looking for a wrists
Victra, my
item.
love,
It
time
it
has
looks
come.
decidedly average, that item, but it's something. As you can see on the other side there, the unseen assassin. I've mentioned before, the only thing my build is getting from that is the Deception 12, plus the augment slots, but the augment slots are the same ones as can be on this shackle thing. So if we can craft a couple of nice things on here, then maybe it could be an improvement. I don't have the bits to to do it yet, but in time, hopefully, I will. Right, I think that's a suitable conclusion for this one. Hopefully, I'll be back in due course with another couple of the quests from the chain. As mentioned before, I've had quite a lot of fun with it. I know what people are saying about the loot and that, but I've just, you know, taken it for the fun of the quests, and if anything decent drops for me, then great. If it doesn't, I'm not gonna cry about it. Okay, I will speak to you all soon. Happy questing. Thanks very much as always for looking, and I'll see you next time. Take care.